Imagine there's a countdown clock inside your body, and every spoonful of salt twists it faster. When the hand hits zero, stroke strikes, no warning, no rehearsal. But here's the good news. That clock has a reset button, colorful veggies, real fiber, healthy fats, and less ultra-processed junk. In the next 3 minutes, I'll show you exactly what to swap out from your fridge today to turn that ticking time bomb backward, pulling you away from the ER and toward a life that's long, strong, and peacefully alive. Let's begin. Stroke isn't a sudden storm in a clear sky. It's the slow drip of daily choices, blood pressure creeping up unnoticed, arteries stiffening little by little, blood turning stickier from salty fried dinners, and silent inflammation smoldering beneath calm skin. The good news? You can reverse it, not with magic, but with small, consistent choices in your own kitchen. Picture this: a smooth, open highway carrying blood to your brain. An ischemic stroke, about 8 out of 10 cases, happens when a truck of clotted blood blocks that road. A hemorrhagic stroke, less common but far more violent, is when the dam walls of your arteries burst under high pressure. One of my patients once said, "Doc, I didn't feel any pain before it hit." Exactly, the body usually whispers before it screams. Beneath the surface, 4 hidden forces slowly tighten the rope. Chronic inflammation and oxidative stress scratch the lining of your vessels. Oxidized LDL cholesterol builds up like limescale in old pipes. High blood pressure and stiff arteries make each heartbeat a hammer blow. And sticky blood, with clumpy platelets and imbalanced electrolytes, sets the stage for clots. Ever felt your legs heavy after a salty dinner? That's your body sending a text message. Here's the part I love most. The cure is beautifully natural. Eat real food, colorful vegetables, beans, whole grains, berries, to cool inflammation. Fiber cleans the current. Healthy fats from fish and nuts soften the riverbanks of your arteries. Cut the salt, raise potassium, and your pressure will fall gently. Skip the ultra-processed stuff. Your body isn't a factory, it's a garden. It needs steady watering, balanced sunlight, and a bit of pruning every day. If you're in your 50s, 60s, or 70s, this is your time to steer the wheel, not a sharp turn, but a calm, steady shift. If this message resonates with you, hit like so the algorithm spreads it to more people, and subscribe with the bell on to follow our weekly videos on brain, heart, and muscle health. We'll walk this path together, one meal, one breath, one heartbeat at a time, keeping your mind sharp and heart strong. Do this with me right now. 1. Mediterranean Chadash, the foundation. I want you to picture your dinner plate as a little garden. Half of that garden always belongs to whole grains, brown rice, quinoa, whole grain bread, slow, steady fuel that doesn't spike your blood sugar. A quarter is reserved for gentle protein, lemon-scented grilled salmon, skinless chicken breast, or tender stewed lentils. The final quarter bursts with the colors of life: green, red, yellow, purple vegetables, crisp and juicy. And over it all, a thread of golden sunlight, a spoonful of extra virgin olive oil, like a quiet blessing laid across your meal. One of my patients, Linda, 67, once told me, "Doctor, I hate dieting. It feels like punishment." I smiled and said, "We're not dieting, Linda. We're tending your garden." She began by swapping half her plate for leafy green salad with tomatoes and cucumbers, sprinkled with almond slices. She grilled mackerel with lemon, replaced white bread with whole grain. 3 months later, her blood pressure softened, her waist eased in, her sleep deepened. No magic, just gentle habits repeated with kindness. The Mediterranean and DASH ways aren't lists of restrictions, they're rhythms of living. Vegetables bring fiber to calm the bloodstream. Deep-colored fruits carry antioxidants that cool inflammation. Olive oil keeps vessel walls supple. Fatty fish gift the heart and brain with omega-3s. Science may sound complex, but your body understands this language fluently. Less salt, less processed stuff, more color, more nature. Have you ever felt your steps grow heavy after a rich, heavy meal? That's your garden overrun with weeds. Start with small, real actions. Add one more veggie at lunch. Trade margarine for olive oil. Keep a bowl of fruit on the table instead of cookies. Don't chase perfection overnight. Just be kind to yourself every day. I often remind my patients, after 60, the body's like a house that's weathered many seasons. You don't need to tear it down, just repair it patiently in the right places. Half your plate in plants, a quarter in lean protein or fish, a quarter in whole grains, 1 spoon of olive oil. That's the simple, lasting blueprint. Eat this way, and you're sending a gentle letter to your heart and brain. Stay with me, longer, stronger. And meal by meal, your little garden will bloom again. 2. Less salt, more potassium. A natural way to lower blood pressure. Replace salt with lemon, garlic, and herbs. Add potatoes with skin, sweet potatoes, white beans, bananas, and leafy greens. I want you to imagine your heart as a conductor, each beat a precise gesture, light, steady, full of purpose. When we eat too much salt, the orchestra of blood vessels grows noisy. Water is trapped inside, pressure builds, and the vessel walls tighten like overstretched strings. But when we raise potassium, that quiet, often forgotten mineral, the conductor gains a silent assistant. Potassium gently ushers sodium out through the kidneys, softens the vessel walls, and the rhythm of blood pressure settles back into harmony. Sounds complicated? It's really just simple balance. Less salt, more potassium-rich foods, and the body naturally finds its way home. One of my patients, Robert, 72, once confessed, "Doc, I love salt more than dessert." We didn't take away his joy, we changed how he seasoned. Half the salt was replaced with lemon and sauces, crushed garlic took the lead role, and herbs like rosemary and dill joined the chorus. After just 6 weeks, his morning blood pressure dipped by a few points. His shoes felt looser as the swelling eased, and he slept more peacefully. No miracle, just his taste buds learning a new language. Have you ever felt that dry, endless thirst after a salty meal? That's sodium holding water hostage, blocking the flow. In those moments, a potato with the skin on, a baked sweet potato, or a bowl of soft white beans are gentle locksmiths. A banana for a snack, a plate of leafy greens drizzled with olive oil and lemon for lunch. All these are potassium's whispers, telling your body to relax. Here's the simple science. A high potassium, low sodium balance helps your kidneys flush out excess salt, your vessels release tension, and your heart breathe easier. Try this little practice tonight. When your hand reaches for salt, pause half a second and ask, could this dish taste brighter with lemon? More fragrant with golden garlic? Would a pinch of herbs make it sing? Then add a touch of potassium, crispy roasted potato slices with the skin, a ladle of white bean stew, or a handful of quick sautéed greens. Tomorrow, do it again. You don't need perfection, just repetition with kindness. After 60, the body is like a garden that's weathered many seasons. You don't force it with bans, you guide it with flavor. When salt steps back and potassium steps forward, blood pressure often follows you back to safety. And that's more than just a number on the monitor. It's a lighter breath climbing the stairs, a steadier hand opening the door, and one more peaceful day to slow down and watch the sunlight change color on your porch. 3. Soluble fiber, the LDL vacuum cleaner. Oats, apples, pears with skin, lentils, chickpeas, ground flaxseed, chia seeds. I want you to imagine your blood vessels as a river. Every day, that river quietly carries nutrients to your brain, your heart, and even your fingertips. But over the years, bad silt, oxidized LDL, starts clinging to the riverbanks, narrowing the flow. Here, soluble fiber isn't a harsh policeman, it's a patient river cleaner. Once it enters your gut, it mixes with water to form a soft gel that binds to excess cholesterol and carries it out. Like tying up a bag of trash and taking it away. Gentle, but powerful. One of my patients, Maria, 69, once told me, "Doctor, I've tried every pill, but my LDL just won't budge." We didn't add more medication, we added oatmeal. Each morning, she topped her warm oats with ground flaxseed, and a few slices of apple with skin for a crisp sweetness. At lunch, she swapped her side dish for a chickpea salad with lemon and olive oil. In the afternoon, she stirred a spoonful of chia seeds into almond milk and let it bloom into a cool gel. 8 weeks later, her LDL had dropped, her blood sugar stayed steadier after meals, and her belly felt lighter. No magic, just biology. When you care for the river, the banks take care of themselves. Ever notice how refined carbs can leave you drained, then hungry again? Soluble fiber slows things down. It keeps blood sugar from spiking and crashing. It also feeds the friendly bacteria in your gut, who in return create small molecules that calm inflammation and soothe your vessel walls. It sounds complex, but your body gets it. When your gut is happy, your heart relaxes. Start simple tomorrow morning. A bowl of warm oatmeal, a sprinkle of ground flaxseed, a few slices of pear with skin. At lunch, a scoop of lentil stew with a squeeze of lemon. Later, a chia pudding as a gentle reminder. Slow down, but stay steady. Repeat for a few weeks, and your body will reply, steadier heartbeat, clearer head, lighter step. After 60, it's not about racing, it's about endurance. Soluble fiber is a quiet daily habit, a natural LDL vacuum cleaner that works without noise. Feed your river with simple, real foods and let it keep flowing, smoothly, safely, for years to come. 4. Colorful antioxidants, putting out the fire of inflammation. Berries, purple cabbage, beets, kale, bell peppers, turmeric plus black pepper, green tea, dark chocolate, 70%. Imagine your body as a house that's weathered many seasons. Inside, there are tiny sparks, slow-burning inflammation, not loud but enough to tire your blood vessels, nudge your blood pressure up a notch, and dull your memory just a bit. Antioxidants, the colors of nature, are your quiet firefighters. Every time you fill your plate with deep purple berries, bright green kale, or crisp red and orange bell peppers, you're sending a fire truck straight into your bloodstream. One of my patients, Denise, 71, once said, "Doctor, I've taken so many pills, but my head still feels heavy and my legs sluggish." I told her, try trading bottles of supplements for colors on your plate. The next morning, she started with yogurt topped with wild berries and blueberries, sprinkled with a touch of dark cocoa. At lunch, she mixed shredded purple cabbage with lemon juice, olive oil, salt, and pepper. For dinner, she roasted beets with a spoonful of turmeric and a pinch of black pepper. The pepper unlocks curcumin, turmeric's active ingredient. After a few weeks, she told me she was sleeping better, her hands felt less tingly, and the heavy after-dinner fatigue had lifted, like someone had opened a window inside her. Have you ever noticed that when your meals lack color, your days feel a little dull too? Your body understands the language of colors. Purple berries hunt down free radicals and lock them away. Greens like kale and bitter leaves soothe your vessel walls. Red and orange peppers bring sunlight into your circulation. A cup of green tea in the afternoon calms your heart and mind. A small square, fettuccine, of dark chocolate with 70% cacao or higher is an indulgence. It's a reminder that sweetness can be wise when you choose it well. Here's a small ritual to try. Before each meal, look at your plate and ask, how many colors do I see today? If it's just beige and brown, add a handful of purple, a slice of red, a patch of green. Not much, just consistency. Chronic inflammation doesn't appear overnight. It grows from habit, and we can undo it the same way. One colorful meal, one sip of green tea, one pinch of turmeric with black pepper at a time. After 60, the goal isn't to win fast, it's to live deep and steady. When your plate grows more vibrant, your inner world brightens too. Your steps feel lighter, your thoughts sharper, and your heart finally has room to exhale in peace. 5. Flavonoids. Smoothing the flow green or black tea, apples with skin, red onions, parsley, citrus with the white pith, dark cocoa, blueberries. Imagine your blood vessels as a smooth asphalt road where every drop of blood glides like tiny cars cruising down an open lane. Over time, that surface can roughen, lining dries out, platelets stick together, the flow slows. Flavonoids, the natural compounds in tea, fruit, herbs, and cocoa, act like a quiet maintenance crew. They polish the surface, remind the cars to keep their distance, and open new lanes when traffic builds up. Science says they help your blood vessels relax and widen, make platelets less sticky so blood flows easier, and calm the small sparks of inflammation. In plain words, they make your blood run smooth. One of my patients, Harold 70, told me, "Doc, I've been drinking tea all my life and never noticed a thing." I laughed. It's not about having tea or not, it's how you drink it. He used to start every morning with strong black tea and end the day with coffee. We made a few tweaks, switched to mild green tea in the afternoon, steep just 1 to 2 minutes to keep the catechins, but avoid caffeine jitters. Added a whole apple with skin for his snack, tossed thin sliced red onion and parsley into dinner right at the end to keep their oils fresh. When he craved sweets, we swapped cookies for a square of dark chocolate, 70% plus cacao, and added a half cup of blueberries to weekend yogurt. 2 months later, he said he could climb stairs without running out of breath. His hands tingled less, and he slept deeper. No magic, just the body responding to a language it finally understands. Have you ever peeled an orange and thrown away the white pith because it tasted bitter? That very part is rich in flavonoids, nature's armor for your arteries. Peel an apple and you lose quercetin, the gatekeeper compound that protects your vessels. Red onions wear their purple hue as a badge of high flavonoid content. Green and black tea bring in catechins to support your vessel lining. Dark chocolate, 70% or higher, adds a pleasant bitterness your blood vessels thank you for. Blueberries bring their blue-purple fire brigade to calm free radicals. Here's a small, everyday ritual to try. In the afternoon, skip the sweets. Pour yourself a cup of green tea, breathe in the warmth, and eat half an orange, pith and all. After dinner, let a square of dark chocolate melt slowly on your tongue like a soft bass note. Tomorrow morning, tuck an unpeeled apple in your bag, just rinse and crunch. And when you cook soup, don't forget to toss in red onion and parsley at the very end. After 60, we're not chasing quick wins. We're mastering a graceful rhythm. Flavonoids don't shout, they whisper, working quietly day after day to smooth your inner roads. The blood flows easier, your heart strains less, your mind feels clearer, and you earn a few more peaceful afternoons to sip tea and watch the sunlight drift across your porch. Second, omega-3 from real food, calming inflammation and keeping blood flow. Smooth salmon, sardines, mackerel, herring, walnuts, ground flax seeds, chia seeds. Aim for 2 servings of fish per week. I want you to imagine your blood vessels as a long road, and every drop of omega-3 is like good oil that smooths the surface, softens the edges, and quiets the friction. As the years go by, your blood tends to get stickier, your vessels stiffer, and tiny sparks of inflammation linger like embers in an old stove. Omega-3s from salmon, sardines, mackerel, herring, walnuts, ground flax seeds, and chia seeds don't perform flashy miracles. But day by day, they calm inflammation, reduce clotting, and remind your vessels to relax again. In plain words, they help your blood flow easy, your heart work lighter, and your brain stay well fed. One of my patients, Carol 68, once told me, "Doc, I'm scared of pills. I want to eat right instead." I smiled. Perfect. Let food be your medicine. We started simple and real. 2 fish meals per week, 1 of grilled sardines with lemon, 1 of pan-seared salmon in olive oil, walnuts instead of cookies for an afternoon snack, ground flaxseed sprinkled over morning oatmeal, because grinding unlocks its benefits, chia seeds soaked in almond milk, turning into a cool, gentle gel, like a whisper saying, "Slow down, but stay steady." 6 weeks later, she told me she slept deeper. Her knees felt less stiff in the morning, and the heavy head after dinner had faded away. No magic, just her body responding when we spoke its native language. Have you ever felt your heartbeat race when you're stressed, or your hands tingle in the cold? That's your vessels asking for a softer signal. Omega-3 sends it, soothing the vessel lining, easing platelet stickiness, and cooling inflammation. If you don't eat fish, that's okay. You can still get there through walnuts, ground flaxseed, and chia seeds. Just remember, plant sources work slower, but they build steadier results over time. Try this small ritual this week. Mark 2 ocean days on your calendar. One for sardines with a lemon olive oil salad, one for mackerel or herring with leafy greens. In the morning, add a spoonful of ground flax to your oatmeal. In the afternoon, grab a handful of walnuts instead of sweets. Before cooking, pause and ask yourself, can I grill or pan-sear this instead of deep frying it? The right answer is often the key that unlocks a healthier heart and sharper brain. After 60, we don't chase extremes, we choose endurance. Every serving of fish, every spoon of flaxseed, every handful of walnuts is like brushing a fresh coat of oil over the road inside you. The blood glides smoother, your steps grow steadier, and you earn more quiet mornings to watch the sun rise. Heart calm, mind clear, life still strong. 7. Magnesium. The body's natural vascular relaxer. Leafy greens, spinach, kale, almonds, cashews, pumpkin seeds, black beans, soybeans, quinoa, brown rice, avocado. Do it today. A leafy green salad with pumpkin seeds. Replace part of your white rice with brown rice or quinoa. I want you to imagine your blood vessels as soft ribbons wrapping around the rhythm of your heart. When they tighten, your blood pressure creeps up and your head feels heavy, like carrying a cloud. When the ribbon loosens, life feels gentler. Magnesium is that quiet, steady hand that helps the ribbon relax naturally. Biologically, magnesium is a co-key in hundreds of reactions inside your body. For your blood vessels, it acts like a kind reminder. Stop squeezing so hard. Let the flow ease up. One of my patients, Janet, 66, once sighed, "Every night my legs cramp and every morning my head feels tight." We didn't start with her medicine cabinet, we started with her plate. At lunch, she tossed spinach and kale into a bowl, sprinkled roasted pumpkin seeds, squeezed half a lemon, and added a spoon of olive oil. At dinner, she swapped part of her white rice for brown rice or quinoa, sliced half an avocado for that smooth, healthy fat. And a few times a week, she simmered black beans until they smelled warm and nutty. 4 weeks later, she smiled and said, "My head feels lighter. No more midnight leg cramps. Even my blood pressure monitor seems happier." Have you ever felt your heart race after a stressful day, or your calf twitch the moment you lie down? That's your body quietly asking for magnesium. Instead of reaching for a supplement first, let real food speak. The deep green of leafy vegetables carries magnesium and fiber like a lullaby for your arteries. Almonds, cashews, and pumpkin seeds are small but powerful. Just a handful can lift that sluggish afternoon feeling. Brown rice and quinoa keep your blood sugar steady and slow. Avocado adds that silky, satisfying fat that nourishes without heaviness. Try it today. Lunch, leafy salad with pumpkin seeds. Dinner, half a bowl of brown rice instead of white. A spoon of black beans. A few slices of avocado. Drink enough water. Breathe 1 beat slower. Magnesium doesn't bang on your door. It hums softly in the background, never loud, but always in tune. After 60, our goal is to soften habits, soften blood vessels, and soften the pressure to be perfect. When magnesium quietly shows up on your plate day after day, that inner ribbon loosens, and one morning you'll notice. Your steps are lighter, your shoulders relaxed, and your heart finally has a little extra room to smile. 8. Vitamin C, the maintenance crew for your blood vessels. Red bell peppers, kiwi, strawberries, oranges, tangerines, broccoli, tomatoes. I want you to imagine your blood vessels as tiny bridges running through your whole body. Every day, traffic flows across them, carrying fuel to your heart, your brain, your memories. Over the years, those bridges can chip, and the elastic cables can start to wear thin. Vitamin C is like a quiet maintenance crew, showing up early, inspecting every joint, patching tiny cracks, and keeping the bridges strong through the wind and rain of time. Biologically, vitamin C helps your body make collagen, the cement that holds vessel walls together. It also neutralizes the sparks of oxidative stress that make your arteries tired. Put simply, with enough vitamin C, your blood vessels stay tougher, stretchier, and more resilient. One of my patients, Evelyn, 70, once told me, "Doctor, I bruise so easily now, and I get short of breath just climbing a few steps." We didn't start with a list of restrictions, we started with color. At breakfast, she added half a kiwi and a few strawberries to her yogurt. At lunch, she filled her plate with lightly steamed broccoli and thin slices of red bell pepper, the bright red-orange like little suns on her plate. In the afternoon, instead of pastries, she squeezed half an orange into her water, leaving in the white pith most people throw away. It's packed with nutrients. At dinner, she simmered a quick tomato soup and tossed in her greens only at the end, so the flavor and vitamins stayed fresh. A few weeks later, she smiled and said, "My head feels clearer, my skin looks brighter, and bruises fade faster." Have you ever felt heavy after a long, draining day, like a bridge under too much weight? Vitamin C doesn't work overnight, but day after day it repairs the small things. It reduces oxidative stress inside your arteries, seals tiny leaks, and helps your body recover after illness or inflammation. Here's a little trick I love. Pair vitamin C-rich foods with greens or beans. For example, toss red bell peppers into a chickpea salad or squeeze lemon over broccoli. This boosts your absorption of plant-based iron and keeps your energy steady through the day. Try this simple ritual. Open your fridge and ask, "Where's the red today? Where's the green?" If your meal looks mostly beige or brown, add half a kiwi, a few slices of red bell pepper, or an orange. You don't need a lot, just consistency. After 60, we're not chasing speed anymore. We're choosing durability. And vitamin C, like a skilled bridge builder, quietly keeps your inner bridges strong so you can keep walking forward, slower but steadier, a little lighter every day. 9. Vitamin K2, preventing artery calcification through fermentation. Best sources, natto, the champion, aged cheese in small amounts, and pasture-raised eggs. I want you to imagine calcium as a team of strong construction workers, powerful but sometimes a bit disorganized. When properly guided, they build solid bones and strong teeth. But without direction, they might haul their materials to the wrong place, piling bricks along your artery walls, turning what should be flexible pipes into stiff tubes. Vitamin K2 is the foreman on that job site. It tells calcium, go to the bones, stay away from the blood vessels. It might sound abstract, but your body understands that command perfectly. And here's the good part. K2 lives in everyday foods, fermented dishes like natto, small portions of aged cheese, and pasture-raised eggs. One of my patients, Marlene, 69, once said, "Doctor, I've been taking calcium for my bones, but I keep hearing it can harden my arteries. How's that possible?" I told her a simple story. Your bones are the construction site that needs materials. Your blood vessels are the highway that must stay clear. K2 doesn't add more bricks. It manages the traffic. We started small. Breakfast, sunny-side-up eggs with greens, drizzled with olive oil. By week 2, she tried natto, that sticky, fermented Japanese soybean dish. At first, the flavor was tough, but when mixed with a bit of mustard and apple cider vinegar, it became surprisingly warm and pleasant. Occasionally, she added a thin slice of aged cheese, just enough to taste that rich, nutty depth without overdoing it. A few months later, she said, "My head feels clearer, my legs lighter on hills, and most of all, I feel peace of mind knowing I'm sending calcium where it belongs." Have you ever wondered why calcium helps one person's bones but seems to weigh another person down? The difference isn't just the amount, it's the destination. Natto holds sky-high levels of K2, a detailed map for calcium's crew. Aged cheeses like Gouda or Edam serve as gentle reminders. A little is plenty, and pasture-raised eggs with their golden yolks carry subtle signals of vitality that processed foods simply can't replicate. Science has long explanations, but here's what matters. K2 keeps arteries flexible, bones strong, and your rhythm smooth. Try this simple ritual this week. Pick 3 mornings to cook eggs with greens. Give natto a shot, just a spoonful, as a taste of culture and health. If you enjoy dairy, have 1 thin slice of aged cheese at lunch. No more. Then ask yourself at the table, today am I guiding calcium or letting it wander? After 60, we don't need more. We need right, timely, and balanced. And K2, quiet as a wise foreman, helps your body get back in line. Bones steady, arteries supple, and your steps lighter on life's late afternoon hills. 10. Vitamin B12, protecting your nerves and calming homocysteine. Best sources: shellfish, clams, mussels, sardines, salmon, tuna, eggs, and B12 fortified foods, fortified cereals, nutritional yeast, and fortified plant milks. Tip: sprinkle B12 fortified nutritional yeast over salads or soups. Test B12 MMA homocysteine if you suspect deficiency. Look straight into the camera, warm, calm, and sincere tone. I want you to picture your nervous system as a vast network of delicate electrical wires running through your body. For these wires to carry signals smoothly, they need a strong layer of insulation. Vitamin B12 is the skilled electrician, walking the lines, repairing worn spots and lowering homocysteine, a compound that, when it builds up, makes blood vessels irritable, inflamed, and prone to clots. After age 60, your body naturally absorbs B12 less efficiently. So even if you eat pretty well, you might still feel tingling in your fingers, fatigue, brain fog, or slight unsteadiness when you turn. Ever felt that? One of my patients, Ruth 71, told me she avoids cow's milk because it upsets her stomach and she doesn't eat liver. So where do I get my B12, she asked. We didn't rush to pills. We started with real food. That first week, she added seafood. One meal of sardines with lemon, another of pan-seared salmon, and sometimes a bowl of clams with garlic. Breakfast now included an egg, its golden yolk as smooth as sunlight, served with greens. Since she skipped dairy, she chose B12 fortified almond milk and whole grain cereal with added B12. But her favorite discovery? Nutritional yeast, the cheesy tasting flakes often fortified with B12. She sprinkled a spoonful over her salads and soups. It smelled like Parmesan, tasted cozy, and quietly delivered what her body needed. The science sounds complex, but the message is simple. B12 rebuilds nerve insulation and calms cranky blood. When B12 runs low and homocysteine climbs high, blood vessels lose patience. So if you suspect a deficiency, don't guess. Get tested for B12, MMA, and homocysteine. When you know your numbers, you can course correct gracefully, starting with food first, adding supplements only if truly needed. Now imagine your day as a natural rhythm, a quiet symphony of stroke prevention. Morning, warm oatmeal with ground flaxseed, apple slices, and green tea. Add an egg or a fortified plant milk if you'd like. Lunch, leafy salad with chickpeas, bell peppers, and tomatoes, drizzled with olive oil and lemon, a slice of whole grain bread, a sprinkle of fortified nutritional yeast for a gentle, cheesy note. Afternoon, a small bowl of berries and a square of dark chocolate to ease your heart rate. Dinner, grilled sardines beside Brussels sprouts, broccoli or sweet potatoes, finished with parsley and lemon. Use spices as music, turmeric with black pepper, garlic and herbs instead of harsh salt. One small reminder from your doctor. Everything here is real food. You don't need Western medicine unless there's a reason. But by your 60s and 70s, B12 deficiency is common simply because of reduced absorption. If you still feel tingling, tiredness, or brain fog even after eating well, get tested. Adjust your diet first. Supplements are just the cushion, not the foundation. And about intermittent fasting, keep your fasting window around 10 to 12 hours overnight, gentle and natural. No need to push below 8. The broad, evidence-backed road to health still lies with the Mediterranean or DASH diet, rich in vegetables, nuts, and fish, low in ultra-processed foods. We don't have to change the world in one meal. We only need to change today's meal, like sending a quiet love letter to your heart and brain. Stay with me longer, stronger, and well. A valuable reminder. Stop eating when you're almost full. Think of a meal like a piece of music. When the melody reaches its peak, you close it while the echo is still beautiful. When you eat past fullness, your stomach stretches, Blood sugar spikes, then crashes, and your blood pressure takes the hit. Your body gets busy cleaning up the feast, which quietly stirs up inflammation. In contrast, stopping at about 70–80% full keeps digestion light, sleep deeper, blood sugar steadier, and your energy lasting through the day. That gentle, clean feeling of slight hunger after a meal is actually a good sign. Your body is burning old fuel, your vessels are resting, and your mind feels clearer, one level sharper than before. Before we wrap up, I want us to take one last look at the big picture, but in a down-to-earth way. Your body after 50 is like a house that's weathered many seasons. You don't tear it down and rebuild, you maintain it day by day. The foundation is the Mediterranean or Dash way of eating. Real food, minimally processed. Half the plate is colorful vegetables, a portion of gentle protein, a serving of whole grains, and a drizzle of olive oil like a ray of sunshine. We learn to whisper to our blood pressure by cutting back on salt and raising potassium. Let herbs, garlic, and lemon sing where salt once shouted. Let potatoes, white beans, and leafy greens quietly tell your arteries, stay soft. We invite soluble fiber to be the river cleaner, oats, beans, ground flaxseed, chia, to keep LDL from clinging to the vessel walls. We send in a rainbow of antioxidants and flavonoids, berries, purple cabbage, bell peppers, green tea, a square of dark chocolate. Each color is a little fire brigade cooling inflammation. We seat omega-3s at the table, from salmon, sardines, mackerel, walnuts, and ground flax, to make the blood less sticky and the heartbeat calmer. And we keep magnesium and vitamin C in the mix. The dark greens, the crisp bell peppers, the tang of kiwi and orange, all background music that helps blood vessels relax and stay resilient. Then come the subtle details that matter. Vitamin K2 from natto, eggs, and aged cheese. The traffic cop guiding calcium into the bones instead of the arteries. And vitamin B12 from seafood, eggs, and fortified foods. The warm coat for your nerves, the gentle note that assuages homocysteine. Each meal in its own way is like tightening a loose screw, wiping off the dust and changing the light bulb in the home called you. If this video gave you a bit more armor against stroke, hit like so YouTube can carry this message to others in the 50+ community. Share it with your loved ones, because one right meal today can change a future tomorrow. And subscribe with the bell on. Next week, I'll share a 7-day anti-stroke meal plan that's simple to cook and easy to love. Before we part, allow me to leave you with a blessing cherished by many families here. May God watch over you and those you love. May He grant your heart gentle strength, your mind clear light, and your home meals filled with grace. See you in the next video, where we'll keep walking this path slow but deep, healthy and whole.